What it do, T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea All Shade Baddies Midwest Season 6, Episode 19. So this week's episode is the last episode here in St. Louis. Um, we pick up where we left off on last week's episode with Rollie yelling and throwing stuff after Tommy sprayed them with a BB gun. Now, Rollie is acting like a Tasmanian devil. Like I said, she is screaming and hollering and trying to get to Tommy, but security won't let her. She picks up one of the plastic lawn chairs and throws it, and it ends up hitting Nunu in the face. I don't even think she said sorry. I don't know, child. Natalie up here talking big-ish, talking some y'all know how Tommy coming. All y'all should have done y'all big one. Talking about how they should have fought her and all of this stuff. And I'm looking at Natalie like, shut up. You in this DJ Quick hairstyle of yours need to go and have several, because you talking all of this, but when she was doing all of this, you was doing all of this. Like, girl, stop. And then talking about some she wasn't scared, acting like she was so hard. But then when they showed the playback, she literally was flinching and trying to cover for her life. Like, stop. We're not even about to do that. Not at all. And then as they're all going back in the house to get ready to go to the club, and she talking mess, she gonna single out Biggie, talking about something, and you, that's your beat. That's your beat. I know you knew what was about to happen. She was like, no, I didn't. Y'all know she crazy. Y'all should have checked her. Like, don't be coming over here talking to me. I didn't do anything. And that's why Natalie is such a punk. And she bully people, or she steps to people that she think that she can actually bully or beat up. You know what I'm saying? People that she thinks is weaker than her. Because how you gonna place all the blame on Biggie and step to her in her face, blaming her, but you ain't have nothing for Tommy. Nothing at all. And we all know you don't like Tommy. We all know it. We all know it. But then you want to sit up here and tell something. Y'all know how Tommy coming. I learned that at the Baddies East reunion. Girl, shut up. Shut up. Because you have gone and proven that you are scary and you a weak asshole at the end of the day. So that night, Natalie and Jayla end up going to the marquee. The other girls say that they're gonna come. They had to, get themselves together. I was still pissed off that Natalie and Jayla did not change their clothes and take a bath. I was so annoyed by that, okay? Because they had been in that outfit all day long. Okay. Now, mind you, when they came here to St. Louis, it was still warm out. We don't really get cold weather until like the end of November, early December, sometimes even late December. So it was still warm. That's why you didn't see them with no coats on that day. And they had to have gone to the radio station by either early morning, mid-afternoon. So they have been in them outfits all day long. The marquee don't open until what, about 10, 11 o'clock? Y'all done been outside, rumbling, looking at fights, then got pushed over, knocked down. Natalie been outside walking around with no shoes on, and y'all took y'all funky asses to the club in them same outfits. Y'all nasty. Y'all nasty, and that is not baddie behavior, okay? That is little dirty girl behavior, and I'm really surprised at you, Jayla. Ugh. So, Biggie, Nunu, Summer, P, Jazz, Scotty, and Dolly are the only ones that end up coming. None of the other girls come. And I was so mad when they showed Jayla up on in the VIP section dancing, and she done dropped it low and cocking her legs open with them same crusty panties. Like I said, that she'd had on all day, smelling like outside. Like, y'all nasty. Y'all are nasty, okay? So the next day, Natalie, Jayla, and Scotty are all in the room talking. And Natalie once again acting like she was so tough, like she a original gangster. She wasn't fazed or scared about what happened with Tommy. when we all know that that's not true. And she was really getting on my nerves, trying to act like she is just so above it all, like she is, Teflon Don. And I'm just looking at Natalie like, girl, who do you think you fooling? Do you not remember cameras were on you, ma'am? So Scotty tells them that Rollie and Tink feel some type of way. They mad that Natalie and Jayla went out to the club anyway the night before, and the fact that they were laughing. Now, they were laughing when Tommy and Rollie were going back and forth, and when Tommy and Tinker were going back and forth, they were laughing or whatever. I don't really think that they were wrong for laughing when they was arguing. Now, after the fact, wasn't nothing funny, but when they was arguing, I wouldn't really care about them laughing or whatever because y'all look stupid. But the fact that they went to the club, also, I don't think that they should have gotten mad about that because they had a booking. They signed a contract. They had to show up or it would have looked bad not only on Natalie and Zeus, but y'all too. And would nobody want to book y'all again if nobody showed up? You know what I'm saying? So they had to do their job. Now, as far as just reaching out and checking on them, of course they deserve that from them. Of course, 1000%. So, Natalie talking about something, it must have been funny. That's why I laughed. And she got all this bass in her voice and acting like she's so tough and like she gonna say this to Rollie face, knowing damn well she is not gonna give Rollie that energy face to face. We then find out via Natalie that Akbar decided to leave and go home because of what happened. I already told y'all about that. So that day, the ladies head to Hawaii, which is the last stop on this Baddies Midwest train. And Tinker and Rollie took, I guess, their flight together, and they are ready to confront Jayla and Natalie about not checking on them and laughing and all of that stuff. And we find out that Rollie unfollowed Natalie and Jayla because she saw video of them in the club and Natalie on the microphone talking about they was acting scary and all of this stuff. And I didn't agree with that neither. Now, go and do the job, but don't be getting on the mic talking about somebody scared. Ain't nobody scared. Like, I just went through something that was very traumatic and I got an attitude about it. They had every right to have an attitude when somebody pulled out a pow pow on them and popped them with pellets. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Especially when they're supposed to be your so-called friends. You don't do that to people. So they had every right to feel some type of way about that because that was foul. So Natalie is in a sprinter with the OG girls, and they're talking about how they know how they know Rollie and Tika gonna be mad, especially Rollie. And Natalie was like, this Rollie go-to line, we're not friends, we're here to work. Yeah, me too, bitch. And I'm like, once again, you got all of this vibrato in this car. Let's see if you're gonna have that same fervor when you see Rollie in y'all face to face, because I'm already knowing you're not gonna have that same energy. Like, Natalie, like, you need more people, mama. You really do, because nobody believes this tough girl act that you try to put on. Like, your Riz level, your tough girl level has shrunk, especially this season. Because back in the day, at least you would get in the field and you wouldn't let nobody talk to you crazy. Now you are here letting anybody talk to you crazy. At this point, you just need to be off of the show. The show can run it on itself. You don't even need to be there at this point, especially after this season, because none of these girls are going to respect you moving forward. Now that they see that people like Rollie can check you and punk you and you ain't going to say nothing. So Anna says that she gonna throw Summer in the pool, child, because Summer let it slip that she can't swim. And Scotty, no, I'm sorry. So, Natalie was like, I get somebody $20,000 to push one of the new girls in the pool. And Scotty in her confessional told some girls, shut up. You always want somebody to do your dirty work. And I said, what? Scotty? I didn't know you had it in you, girl. But you really don't, because you said it in your confession when you ain't said it to her face. And you probably said that when y'all had fell out for them few weeks. You probably said that during that time when you filmed your confessional, because you was feeling some type of way. But I love to see it. Love to see it, because you spoke nothing but the truth. Because at this point, it's obvious that that's what Natalie is out here doing, trying to get the other girls to fight her battles, but then want to kiki and grin all up in the same heifer's faces. Like, no, we're not doing that. So the nudies, the newbies, including Ivory, arrived to the house. Ivory is back. She had to go to court. And the OGs get to the house. And I quickly noticed that all of that bass, all of that tongue popping and neck swirling is gone when it comes to Natalie. She's talking in her Valley Girl voice again. And it's, yeah, you guys, we have to go to the club tonight. And, the other girls are upset. They're mad at us. Yeah, they're mad at us. But I didn't even do anything. Girl. So Tink and Rollie arrive. And they hug everybody but Natalie and Jayla. Which was funny to me. So Tink, I know, also changed the bass in her voice, because she was acting real tough on the ride there. But then when she got there, it was, Natalie, yeah, look at me when I'm talking to you. Yeah, girl, because I want you to see my face. We supposed to be friends. You supposed to be my bitch. You was supposed to make sure I was good. And neither one of y'all checked on me and Rollie. And that was really messed up. Girl. So Rollie jumps in and was like, Natalie, you think it's just funny. You on the mic talking about these bees is mad and they scared, and B, I was there for you. And Natalie was like, who's a bee? And Rollie said, you. So Natalie tells him, I text you at 11:04. And Rollie was like, F a text. We work for you. Why the F do I gotta wait on my so-called friend to send me a text when a bee is in the same house with me? Honestly, Natalie, I don't give a F. You can step back all you want to. Ain't nobody gonna F you up. Like, she was talking to Natalie so crazy that Natalie should have been embarrassed. Because you would have thought that Baddies was Rollie show, the way she cussed Natalie out. Okay? Was everything that she said true tea? Most definitely. It shouldn't have been a text. We in the same house with each other. It's not hard for you to come in my room and to check on me to see if I'm okay. Okay? And when she said that, we work for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least from a boss standpoint, pretend like you care. You can't even do that. And when she said, I don't give a F, you can step back all you want to, ain't nobody gonna F you up. Like, she literally holds you, Natalie. She literally holds you in front of all of them girls. And if I was any of the newbies, at that point, I would realize that, oh, I ain't gotta fear her or none of that type of stuff, because who is she? She ain't gonna do nothing. She ain't gonna fight. Obviously. Like, she lost total control of this show with Rollie cussing her out, not once but twice in front of these girls. Okay? And so Natalie was like, I text you at 11:03. And Rollie was like, how you gonna text me and then go to the club saying bees is scared? But once again, this is Natalie. Y'all should know that she fake. Like, there's nothing real about her. Nothing. Nothing at all. So Rollie then decides to confront her about some jet bookings and some crap that Scotty told her. And here goes Summer. Scotty, why would you do that? Why would you do that? And Scotty like, girl, mind your business. You don't even know what's going on. She was like, nah, because why would you snake your friend and go back and tell one friend something that the other friend said? And it's like, look, Rainbow, if you don't get somewhere and lose yourself in space, why don't you? Like, this little girl is so freaking annoying. And the way that she look and her hair and her clothes and her makeup don't make it no better, because she just looked like she smelled like fried rice and a tripe sandwich. Like, ew. Like, Summer is like, a slug. Like, she is gross, okay? Like, you can't be nosy, nasty, stanky, ugly, musty, crusty, talk too much, loud, annoying, aggravating, all bottled up into one. Like, ugh. Like, girl, oh my gosh, she gets on my everlasting nerves. Like, ain't nothing endearing about her anymore. Like, it's such a nuisance. Um, so Anna then jump in and was like, mind your business because you don't know what's going on. And she like, I'm trying to find out what's going on, and blah, blah, blah. And so Scotty's like, shut up, shut up, shut up. You're irrelevant. And they go back and forth. And Rollie then say her last piece to Natalie, which is, I'm here working for you and I can't even get a F in friendly, are you okay? You only give a F if I'm here making you money. If that's the case, stay the F out my MF face. And I'm like, girl, that's what it always has been and what it always will be. I hope you really don't think that Natalie with you. The only reason why Natalie tolerates you is because Lemmy didn't allow her to fire you, because Lemmy is the one that holds all the control. If she would have been able to fire you after that season y'all fought, you would not be there. She don't like you. She tolerates you. And then the fact that she won that fight that y'all had and you blacked her eye, and then when you beat her up again at the reunion, she don't want that embarrassment or that smoke again. But please believe you all kind of black fat bitches behind the scenes. And when Baddies is over, y'all will no longer speak to each other. No. Because y'all, in real life, y'all would not be friends with each other. Mm-mm. Natalie tolerates all of y'all. She don't care about none of y'all. She's not friends with any of you. Real true friend. I don't even think Natalie has a real true friend outside of Jacob, but even he on the employment side of things at this point. Like, that girl don't care about none of y'all at the end of the day, and y'all all need to be treating it exactly what it is, a job. Ain't none of y'all friends, ain't none of y'all sisters and all of that. No, this ain't a sorority. No. So Scotty and Tinker end up going outside and talking. They quickly make up, but they're both talking about how they tired of Summer when she walk up asking, what's going on? I was trying to find out what's going on. And Tinker even is like, girl, it's between us. I told you that. Fall back. Okay? She's steady going. And Scotty was like, you need to stay out of it. So they, going back and forth. Anna get tired of it, and Anna decided to go over there and help her sister wife. And I said, not the sister wives linking up. No, they not. So, they get to going back and forth, Anna and Summer, and it gets really heated, and Summer ends up stealing on Anna, and they get the banking. Now, that little first go around, I give it to Summer because she caught Anna off guard, and she did get a couple of good licks in before security grabbed them. But then right after that altercation, Summer and Scotty end up fighting. But I don't even know if you want to call that a fight, because Scotty once again one swing and she was just trying to grab her, and Summer was swinging, but all of the hits was landing on her arms. So I guess she won, if you want to call it an arm fight. And I'm just looking at Scotty like, girl, you've been on this show now for 3-4 years and you still ain't learned how to fight. Like, in your off time, why ain't you taking Taebo classes or something, jazzercise? Do something, girl, to work on your hand and feet coordination, because you too damn big to be letting somebody like Summer even get at you like that. Like, Scotty is a letdown. So then Anna and Summer go again. They actually fight 2 more times, but I don't even want to say anybody was the winner, because it really wasn't, because it was so fast and none of the hits really landed between either of them. But Anna knows apparently is bleeding, and that's what's making her even more upset. And as security is between them and Natalie and everybody trying to find out what's going on, Summer picks up a shoe and throws it at Anna, but she misses. And that's where the episode ends. And I said, girl, this is a mess, a whole mess and a half. But I'm here for it, and I can't wait for next week's episode. I'm gonna give this week's episode of Baddies a B plus. It was decent. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section what y'all thought about this week's episode. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when my videos drop. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.